So we are going to calculate the assembly line and line or line balancing problem, right? This is available in operations management. So for calculating the assembly line problem, you need to look after the three formulas to be noted. Like first you need to calculate the cycle time, CT and the n value. So cycle time is equal to available time divided by outputs required. So it is TA by OR. Then after completing this 2 points cycle time and n value, you will be calculating the efficiency by using this tabular column, which we are going to see at the last, right? So consider we have a problem with 8 hours and 400 units per day. So 8 hours working and 400 units will be manufactured per day, right? You are going to calculate the cycle time and the n value with this problem. So this is all about our problem. So we are going to calculate the problem. So you can, by adding all the time, you will be calculating the sigma t, and with this sigma t you can calculate the cycle time and the n value, right? What will be the time allotted? Time allotted is 8 hours and 400 units. So you need to convert the 8 hour into minutes. So it is all about 8 into 60 divided by number of units. Number of output units required is 400 units. So 400. So what will be the values? 8 into 60 by 400 is equal to value will be 1.2. It is always 1.2. So cycle time will be 1.2. So what you are going to calculate? The sigma t. Sigma t is equal to calculating all those values.
4.8.
So when you calculate all those values, you will be getting the answer as 4.8, right? N value, if you calculate the n value, it is sigma t by Ct. Sigma t will be 4.8 divided by 1.2. So answer will be 4. So your n value will be 4, right? This is all about the first part of the problem, right? We have a problem. Consider this is our problem. So it is all about the elements, predecessor and time which is given. So A to B, B to E. So how we are going to draw this? See here. The first node A goes to B, and the value is A value is 0.2. So A goes to B, value of A is 0.2. Next one is B goes to E, value of B is 1.2. B goes to E, value of B is 1.2. Similarly, C goes to D. So we are not having the C node, so we are going to start the new value as C. C value is 0.8. C goes to D, and next one is D goes to F. D goes to F. F value is like F value is 1.0. Then E goes to F. E to F. Then F to Z. F to G. Then G to H. So like sequentially the value will be given. This is all about the line balancing. So we are going to calculate the rank by this time, by having this time. We are going to start from the last point. So H value is 0.3. Consider you need to write the answer as 0.3. Where this G goes to H. So 4.3 plus 0.4 plus 0.3 is equal to 0.7. Then F goes to G. What will be the F value? F value is 1.0. G value is recently we received G value is 0.7. It is 1.7. E goes to F. What will be the E value? E value is 0.3, and F value, what we have received, the F value is 1.7. It is 2.0. And D goes to F. D value is 0.6. F value is 1.0. Value will be D goes to F. D value is 0.6 and F value is 1.7. What we have received is 1.7. 1.7 plus 0.6 equal to 2.3.
Yes.
Right. Then C goes to D. See, what will be the C value? C value is 0.8. D value, what we have received is 2.3. Like it means 2.3 plus 0.8.
3.1.
It is 3.1. Then what will be? Then B goes to E. B value is 1.2 and E value is 2. So 2.0 plus 1.2 is equal to 3.2. Then A goes to B. A value is 0.2. B value is 3.2. Then value will be 3.4. Right. So we are going to calculate the rank. Rank. So which will be the highest value? 3.4 is the highest value. First rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, sixth rank, seventh rank, and eighth rank. For all the problems, we cannot get this rank as a sequential order. You will be getting the rank in a different way. So we can see that different ranks in the next problem, right? So we are going to calculate the workstation. So here consider the workstation value start as 1. This is the first workstation. What is the time allotted for the workstation is 1.2. We have allotted the time is 1.2. So you need to start with the workstation time will be 1.2. Right. What is the time allotted? What is the time allotted means what is the first rank? A will be the first rank. So here A time allotted is A. So what will be the value of A? Value of A is 0.2. Consider after calculating the rank, you just avoid these points. You are not going to have these points and all. For calculating the rank only, you are going to calculate these rows. You like after calculating the rank, just avoid this point. So the value of A is 0.2. So task time for A is 0.2. So what will be the remaining time? RT. Remaining time RT calculating 1.2 minus 0.2 is equal to 1.0. Okay, this is workstation time allotted minus task time is equal to remaining time. So what is the next next rank is second rank will be the B. Next rank is B. What is the value of B is? Value of B is 1.2. So what is value of right? Right, we are going to start the first workstation. So first workstation is considered this is the first one. So what is the cycle time is? Cycle time is 1.2. Time allotted for the first rank is A and task time for A is 0.2 and the remaining time is cycle time, workstation time minus time allotted. So 1.2 minus 0.2 is equal to 1.0. The next value is B. So what is the value of B is? Value of B is 1.2. So B value is greater than the remaining time. So we are going to stop or we are going to complete this first workstation. So next we are going to start the second workstation. The second workstation B. What is the second workstation? Start with the same cycle time 1.2. Second value is B and value of B is 1.2. So minus 1.2 minus 1.2 is 0. C value, so next rank is C. So 0 we cannot minus. So we don't have any negative values in this. So we are completing this workstation also. Next we are going to start the third workstation. The value is 1.2 and next rank is C and C 0.8. Like 1.2 minus 0.8 is 0.4 and next value is D. The D value what we have is 0.6. 0.6 D value is 0.6. 0.6 is greater than 0.4, so we cannot minus it, so we are concluding in this 0.4. Next rank will be the fourth rank. Fourth rank is so workstation start with 1.2. The value will be, the next rank is E. D cover E. E value is 0.3 and minus is 1.2 minus 0.3 is 0.9. The next rank is F. So F value, what we have, the F value is 1.0. F value is 1.0. 1.0 means higher than the remaining time. So we are concluding the next station. Next is fifth workstation 1.2 and the next rank will be F. F value is 1.0. 1.0 and remaining value is 0.2. G value what we have received is 0.4. G value is 0.4. So 0.4 minus 0.2 is 0.2 and then we are going to start the next. So next rank start with 1.2. Then the G value is 0.4. 0.4 like 1.2 minus 0.4 is 0.8. H value is 0.3. What we have, the H value is 0.3. So 0.3 is lesser than 0.8. So the next station start with 0.8. Consider here all the workstation is starting with 1.2. Here the remaining value comes here because the value of the next rank is smaller one. So 0.8, the H value is 0.3. 0.8 minus 0.3 is 0.5. The workstation, like everything is completed. Now, when you calculate all those ideal time, you will be getting the value as 3.0. Now you are going to calculate the efficiency. Efficiency is n value, like eta, or you used to say efficiency is equal to workstation into cycle time divided minus ideal time. This one, ideal time into 100 divided by workstation into cycle time. Consider workstation. How many workstation? We have 6 workstations. 6 into 1.2 minus 3 into 100 divided by 6 into 1.2. So when you calculate, it is 58.3%. This will be the efficiency n value. Thank you.